Hello there, my name is Charlotte Eaton and today I'm going to be sharing with you a mobilisation sequence to help you feel nice and energised and stretched. All you need is yourself and a little bit of space. We're going to be going down onto the floor and some of it will be standing, so you want to have a check around and make sure everything is safe for you to move. Make sure a parent knows you're taking part in today's session. I'm sure it'll be fine with them, but just let them know what you're up to. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start by bringing our chin to our chest. We're going to bring our nose to look slightly upwards, not too far, nice and slow and controlled. Lovely. Bringing the chin to our chest again and lifting back up to bring our nose to look slightly upwards. Lovely stuff. We're going to look to one side. Back to the front and look to the other. Back to the front. Lovely. Relax one ear. Down to our shoulder. Look at the shoulder. Look back to the front. Bring the head up. Other side. Relax one ear down. Look at the shoulder. Back to the front and up. Lovely job. We're going to bend the knees and roll the shoulders. You want to make sure that the knees are underneath your hips. It's what we call our parallel position, which makes sure that our knees are looked after as we're bending and straightening them. Lovely. Circle the shoulders forwards now in the other direction. See if you can get your shoulder tips even closer to your ears this time. Lovely. Circle the elbows forwards to go backwards in the other direction. Lovely stuff. And other way. Bringing the elbows back to come forwards. Great stuff. With the arms, bending the knees still. Arms coming up to go backwards. Really feel like you're pinching in the back to bring your arms close together. Behind you, other direction. Bring your arms backwards to come forwards. Back to come forwards. Lovely stuff. Shake the arms out. Test out your noodle arms today. How relaxed can you make them? Lovely. Find some small circles in the wrists, and as you're finding circles in the wrists, see if you can walk through your feet. Lovely stuff. As you're finding these circles in your wrists, see if you can make circles in the other direction. And then reverse those circles. What's it like to reverse the circles in your body? Lovely stuff. Up into the elbows. How might you move your elbows around to find circles? Staying nice and tall. Can you make circles with your wrists and your elbows in front of you? Can you make circles with your elbows and wrists to the side of you? Can you make circles with your elbows and wrists above you? Lovely stuff. Drawing more circles with the shoulders now, relaxing the arms. Lovely stuff. Okie dokie, bringing one knee up to your chest, giving it a good squeeze. See if you can really find a crease in your hips like you're folding a bit of paper. Lovely, releasing that leg down, switching over. Standing up nice and tall, see how good your balance is. Remember, if you wobble, that's okay. You can always start the balance again. Lovely, bringing your foot down. We're going to take a little roll down now. So take a little look up at the ceiling and imagine yourself folding down over your legs. Lovely, once you get down, taking a bend and a stretch. Taking another bend and a stretch. Bending the knees, bringing your hands out and finding a position as if you were a cat with your knees and your hands on the floor. From here, we're going to be looking upwards as if we're trying to see our tail, bringing our bum up to the ceiling and our head, and we're going to be hiding our tail. Lovely, seeing your tail again, and hiding your tail. Lovely, from here we're going to bend one arm and roll ourselves onto our back. From here we're going to bring our knees to one side, let them fall asleep to one side of your body. Should feel a nice stretch down the front of your thigh on one side. Bring your knees back up, let them fall asleep to the other side. See if you can keep your shoulders firmly squished on the ground, bringing them back up. Relaxing your knees to one side now. Bring one leg slightly higher and you should get a nice stretch on your bum on the side of your top leg. Should feel a nice stretch in the back. And if you want an extra challenge, see if you can look at your hands in the opposite direction. So if your knees are going to your left, you're looking at your right hand. If your knees are going to the right, you're looking at your left hand. Lovely, bringing the knees back up. You're gonna do the same stretch on the other side, bringing the legs down, bringing one leg slightly higher, the top leg slightly higher up. Extra challenge, see if you can see your opposite hand. Should be a nice stretch across the back, up into the bum and the leg. Should be a nice stretch into the bum, up the back and into the chest there. So bringing the knees back up together. Here we're going to lift the pelvis, lift your bum up, and you should feel a nice stretch in your thighs. Here you can clench your bum for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Rolling yourself back over into your cat position. We're going to tuck our toes and push our bums up to the ceiling, making what we call a downward dog position with the body, or you can call it an upside down triangle. See here if you can bend one knee at a time, as if you're walking on the spot. See if you can imagine your nose is getting sent to your toes. You might want to look at them. That always helps me. Lovely, sending a wave through the body from the feet to the hands. See if you're strong today, take a press up. Reaching the chest up. Bringing the bum back to your feet, and we're going to take a stretch through the upper back. I'm resting my head on the floor, reaching my fingertips forwards. Taking a couple of deep breaths here, imagining that our belly is pushing into our thighs. Lovely, bringing ourselves back up. This time we're going to bring one knee forwards into our hands. We're going to sit back on our bums. We're going to reach ourselves up. See if you can point your toes, flex your feet, wiggle your fingers. Point your toes, flex your feet and wiggle your fingers. Lovely, reaching to the side, bringing yourself up and over that leg. See if you can reach as far as you can today. Lovely stuff. Do a little wave through the body and relax. Little wave through the body and relax. Coming up tall, sending the feet in front. Reaching the fingers and the nose to your toes. See how far you can go today. Lovely, holding this one for a little bit longer. Reaching the fingertips up. Bending the knee back in. And we're going to come back onto all fours. Lovely stuff, other side. Bringing the other leg in. Sitting yourself back on your bum. Reaching the fingers up. Flexing the feet. Pointing the toes. Wiggle the fingers. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Wiggle the fingers. Reaching the hands to one side, reaching up and over, seeing how far you can go today. Lovely, doing a little wave through the body. Lovely stuff, little wave. Lovely, bring yourself nice and tall, bringing your toes together, reaching your hands up to the ceiling, folding yourself over. How far can you go now? Can you go any further than earlier? Lovely, nearly there. And reaching the fingers back up, bending that knee, squeezing yourself back up into all fours, coming back into your cat position. Here, tuck your toes, walk your hands back to your knees and come into a crouch position. Take a little rock here, as if you're waking your feet back up, ready to stand. Lovely stuff. Next time, your weight is in your feet. Oh, bring your pelvis up to the ceiling by straightening your legs, bending your knees, and rolling yourself gently up. Lovely stuff. Bending the knees, reaching the palms up to face the ceiling. Bring them to meet each other. Bring them down to your heart as you stretch your legs and reverse. Reach your hands up to the ceiling as you bend your legs. Arms either side of you and straighten. So it's like the sun's rising, bending your knees. Let the sun rise in your hands. Bring them together. Straighten your legs as they come to your heart. Taking a bend, sending the hands up. Bringing them back to the sides. Last time. Here we go. Reaching either side. Bringing them to your heart as you straighten your legs and reversing it. So stretching and standing. Bringing our hands to our belly and our chest. We're going to close our eyes and take a couple of breaths. Imagine that you're sending your breath through your skin, through your clothes, and into your hands. You might want to imagine yourself like a balloon, inflating and deflating. Bringing the hands to your ribs. We're going to do the same. Sending the breath into your hands, feeling them get closer together as you breathe out and further apart as you breathe in. Relaxing the hands down. If you've had your eyes closed, you can open them. Lovely stuff. Standing up nice and tall. Okay, so that's the end of our session for today. If you still feel that you want to have a wiggle in any of your body parts, if you feel that they still need a good stretch, feel free to do that. Now's a good time. Make sure you drink some water as well after today's session. So, thanks for taking part, and I will see you next time.